Alright, hey guys. So today we're going to talk about cockatiels. So they are part of the cockatoo family, which are one of the most popular bird in America. They're native to Australia. As long as you can find the forest, you can find them chirping around and jumping around there. I mean the entire place. Not just like place. People usually think of kangaroos, koalas when they go to Australia. But yes, cockatiels are native to there, and they're one of the most popular birds there is. And cockatiel, even though don't underestimate their small size, even they're small, but they can still sing and talk like cockatoos, and they cost less to maintain. So I know a lot of people who are thinking about getting cockatiels. They're like thinking about the cost, how they feed them, how they maintain them. Do I get a baby bird or a big bird? And that kind of stuff. So they're found. So if you're interested in looking for one, they're found in Petco, like any kind of big pet store you can find them. And you can also find them in bird breeders and organizations. I know it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but bird feeders, they are usually type of guys who just like they have them, they import them from Australia. They put them together to let them mate. They let them lay their eggs. When the birds come, when the little chickens come out, they just start like nursing them, hand raising them, so they can be like all tamed, and you can just like go buy them, but like they're a little bit pricey. And of course, you would never feed a little baby bird just seeds. You need something like this. I used to have a cockatiel, and this is what I feed them. And the contents inside, it's just kind of like a brownish mixture. And you mix that with hot water and cold water. And you usually use this thing. I know it looks kind of a little bit cruel. So just suck them up like this. The pet eater, they'll tell you how much to put it. And this is not my bird, by the way. And then it looks a little bit cruel using this. They stick it all the way down like to their throat, and then slowly press it in. And then done. You're done feeding them. If they're like 2 or 3 weeks old or like a few months old, you use this thing. Alright, so this thing is done. Now, when they get older, you will want to go get Cockateil and Lovebird Smoke. This is just a brand that I use, but yes. They have different seeds in there that are suitable not only for cockatiel, but for others also. Alright, back to the main thing. Cockatiel also, they need vegetables. You can give them papayas, give them dried up fruit, lettuce, whatever you feed like your turtles or any reptiles and stuff. And of course, you want to hand feed little chicklings. You never want to eat by himself. I tried that once. He never took a bite. And they're usually around 80 to 100 bucks for a single one, because a single one it can live up to 5 or 6. It's good 7 to 8 years. And of course, they're at least $100 a year, depending on the food, the cage, the toys, and for the people who work in office. This thing, they love to chew on things. So just like this, mashing up, give it to them. They can keep them fun. They can keep them off you for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours if you're in the office. Oh yeah, and also, these are little toys that they used to play, but now they're too big for it. So they're just like little swings around. And this thing. This is probably the oldest toy that I have. It's been around for 1 or a year or so. This thing's pretty messed up. And if you don't only have one cockatiel, make sure you have a mirror if it's a male. Because if it gets so bored, it's gonna start pulling out its feather and it's gonna like going like a maniac. Up next, care and housing. So a lot of people are thinking whether to put them in the house or put them outside. So you want to leave a nightlight on for the first or 2 weeks for them to get like used to your house, used to the outside. Because in my case, he'd grass around and jumping into the cage and like freaking out and stuff. Okay, well, we got this one done. Okay, when they're alerted, their neck, when they're like really calm, their neck are like so small and like really puffed it up and like this. But when they're really alerted, their necks like start stretching up like a giraffe. And then the feathers around, they just like slowly just like squish in. And the crest of them, like the thing on their head, it just stands up like high. And then relax. As I say, the cheek feathers, they puff, and the crest, it's like this the head. And the crest is like this one is alerted, but when this like get normal, it just like goes like this. And they can whistle back if you call them, if they're like perfectly trained or like you spend a lot of time with them. So I used to call my bird, like call him Buddy, and then he'll come right over. It's like you just hear a return whistle, like, and they come like right at you. And a cage, alright, the cage, which everybody's thinking about. A cage should be at least 24 inch by 24 inch, just for one single bird. So if you're thinking, this thing, this long, this tall, and this wide, that should be one single cage. Or you can go on the round cage if you want to, but I'm not sure about those. Okay, went over how to chew on stuff like these. Alright, so I have a video about how they're able to whistle. So I'm gonna exit out. Let's get to the part. As you can see, he's whistling, and they're a lot more older. Look, and then they can also sing if you whistle. And that bird wasn't mine. Just to tell you guys, it was one of the YouTube videos that went probably viral in 2010, and the bird just looked at mine, so I was probably just gonna use it. Sorry for call for that person. Alright, since we're already out here, let's just go here. Alright, my sources. These are everything that I got all my information from. All 4 slides. Alright, so thanks for joining me today, and bye guys. Is it good?